Welcome back to the Mindset Mentor podcast with Anosang. Today we are talking about something incredibly important, turning challenges into opportunities in a struggling economy, right? Let's face it, things are tough, the economy is harsh, prices are rising, and it feels like the odds are stacked against many of us. But here is the truth, within every challenge lies an opportunity, and with the right mindset, you can not only survive but thrive even in tough times. Okay, let's dive and explore how we can turn today's struggles into stepping stones for tomorrow's success. Number one, shift your mindset from victim to victor. Okay, it's easy to feel defeated in a harsh economy like what we are facing today. But focusing on what you can't control won't help. Like I said in the other topic, instead, focus on what you can do. Ask yourself, what can I do differently to improve my situation? Replace complaint with action. Instead of saying things are so hard, say I will find a way to make things work for me. Okay? A positive mindset helps you see opportunities where others only see problems. Now, I used to say this a lot. Life is all about perspective. How do you see things? Okay? What lenses do you use to see things? Okay? Because you might go to a church today, all you see is a pastor that is materialistic, then the other person is seeing a pastor who is, a blessing his members. Okay, you might get to a school today, and you get there, the first thing you see is an environment that is toxic, but then others are seeing an environment that is enabling for the children to learn. Okay, now basically is how you perceive things. What is your own perception towards life? Okay, if you're somebody who is who is you see a glass as half empty all the time rather than half full, you're going to have problems. Okay, and so yes, it is indeed true that the economy is very harsh. Prices are skyrocketing. People are suffering. A lot of people cannot even boast of 3 square meals for themselves and their children. But for you, what do you see? Have you looked around to see that there are so many opportunities? Like I said, and I will always say this, okay? This happens to be one of the greatest times that I think human have lived, okay? Why am I saying this? I said this all the time. Information is power. With knowledge comes responsibility. If you are able to acquire certain knowledge, what are you expected to do is to use it to change your life, to better your life. And today, information is free. It's out there in the public domain. There are so many, apps that you can use to get as many information as possible. And so, if you put that information to work, there is a likelihood that you will grow yourself, your life will become better, and you will do all the things that you want to do. Okay? Now, the second point I'm going to give to you now is identify needs and solve problems. Now, on social media, what they tell you is that, okay, let's say for instance, those who are, bloggers, YouTubers, and all of that, they say if you identify a need, try to solve a problem. When you solve a problem, you begin to solve problem, you find out that life becomes even easier for you, okay? Every challenge around you is a potential business or career opportunity. Think about the problems people in your community are facing and how you can solve them, okay? People struggling with transportation start a couple all ride-sharing services. Are they finding food too expensive? Start a small-scale farming business or resell affordable groceries, okay? The key is to pay attention to what people need and create solutions where there is need, there is a market. Look at all the apps, okay? People are busy building apps every day. Different apps are coming. Do you know what these apps are addressing? Addressing problems, okay? Now, it is easy to just use an app and get a solution to something. It is easy to use an app and get your friends that you have not seen in so many years. Okay, these are people who thought about problems that they can solve, and these problems are still there. What is the problem around your community, around that area where you are staying? You might be staying wherever you're staying. What is the problem? Look around you. Just as you see those problems, begin to think about solution that you want to prefer, and that way you will build a ready market for what you have got to sell. Okay, now number 3, leverage your skills and talent. What skill or talent do you have that can bring in income? Even if you are employed, having a side hustle can help you afloat. Okay, so having a side hustle can help you stay afloat, though. That's very important. I know that very well. Now, on one of my other videos, I said there are people who are living in villages, there are people who are living in cities. Some women have become, the chief gossip of certain communities. People know you that anything that enters your mouth is tatafo. Everybody will get to hear about it. Now, the question is that, have you not known, okay, maybe you don't know that people are making money just gossiping these days. Why won't you learn how to use that mouth, that tongue, and get income for yourself, okay? If you can cook, consider selling meals or snacks. If you are good with your hands, offer services like tailoring, repairs, or craft. If you are knowledgeable in a subject, tutors a student or create online classes. Don't underestimate your abilities. What you know or can do might be valuable to someone else, okay? Now, the 4th point I'm going to bring is upskill and learn something new. In tough economy times, being adaptable is key. If your current skill is not yielding results, it's time to learn new ones, okay? Take free or affordable online classes on platforms like, of course, YouTube and Udemy is there, okay? Now, learn high demand skills such as digital marketing, graphic design, data analysis, or coding, okay? Network with people in growing industries and seek mentorship, okay? The more you grow your skills, the more opportunities you will be able to create, okay? And so I'm going to go to the 5th point I'm going to bring to you. Start small, but start now. It's very important for you to understand that the quickest way to start is to start with what you have. A lot of people have, drawn their plans since 17 years ago. They are still waiting for the day that it will be convenient for them to start, because they are waiting for uncle, brother, and all of that to come and give them some kind of support. Start with what you have. You want to grow, you must start with what you have, because most times the people you are thinking can bring you that millions to start up that business are people who are even struggling themselves. This wall is the roof that covers all of us. You may not necessarily know what the other person is going through, especially in a world where people want to be what they are not. So they might give you the impression that they are doing very well. Then you sit back and you're waiting for them to finance you. This is not to say they don't want to finance you, but because they don't have it, and they cannot come out and tell you they do not have it. So if you want to sell a product, start with a small, inventory and reinvest your profit. If you want to learn a new skill, dedicate 30 minutes daily to practice. If you want to network, start by reaching out to one person who inspires you. Progress, no matter how small, is, still progress, okay? Now, the 6th point I'm going to give to you is to build relationship that open doors, okay? Did you know that it's not every relationship that will open a door for you? Some relationships will just drain you, okay? Success often comes from knowing the right people. In tough times, your network is your net worth, okay? Did you get that? In tough times, your network is your net worth, okay? Attend local events or join groups where you can meet like-minded individuals, okay? I've said this so many times in my teachings. Use social media platforms like LinkedIn to connect with professionals in your field, okay? Offer value to others. Sometimes helping someone else can open unexpected doors for you, okay? Remember, opportunities often come through people, right? Then I'm going to give you the 7th point, which might be the last point for now because I don't want this video to be too long. Turn setbacks into motivation. When challenges hit, don't let them discourage you. Instead, use them as fuel to push harder. You lost your job. It might be the perfect time to start that business you have always dreamt of. Experiencing a financial setback, take it as a wake-up call to build better financial habits, okay? Now, every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. I don't know if you know that. I'm going to go and give you one more point. Number 8, stay persistent and patient. Thriving in a struggling economy doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and patience. Don't give up at, first sign of failure. Keep trying different strategies until you find what works. Remember yourself that every great success story started with persistence through tough times. Okay, I'm going to give you my final word right here. The economy may be tough, but you are tougher. Challenges are not here to stop you. They are here to shape you into a stronger, more successful person. Here's what I want you to remember. Opportunities are everywhere. You just need to look for them, okay? You have the power to create solutions and make a difference, no matter how small you start, okay? Stay focused. Stay persistent and never stop believing in yourself. Your action step for today is simple. Identify one challenge in your life and think about how you can turn it into an opportunity. Then take the first step to make it happen, okay? Thank you so much for listening, okay, to me. I really appreciate you. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear. Together we can strive no matter how tough things get. See you on my next episode. Like I said earlier, this is a Mindset Mentor podcast with Anderson. Thank you.